This must be the pass Ravid was talking about, with Banuk territory just above. Probably going to need it.
What are you doing, Aloy? This path leads to the cut. The Banuk have nothing to offer besides useless mysticism. The Eclipse won't stand idle while you waste time playing in the snow. Return to your task.
Surprised you're still checking up on me. I thought you had moved on.
Well, forgive me for still being concerned with the fate of the world.
I was thinking, Rost used to tell me stories about Banuk and their shamans, and how they thread blue cables through their skin. Kind of like someone else we know, huh? So maybe the real reason you want me to stay clear of the Banuk is to stay clear of your past.
It's not the past that concerns me, Aloy. It's the future, or possible lack thereof. Which is why you should stop prattling and get back to what matters. But as usual, you do as you wish.
Touchy. This one's a new predator. I can see the heat coming off it. This one's a new predator. I can see the heat coming off it. Machine saw me. predator. I can see the heat coming off it. This one's a new predator. I can see the heat coming off it. Okay, that's a welcome, I guess.
You sure you'll be warm enough up here, Nora?
I've worked up a sweat from the climb.
You made it to the cut, Outlander.
Not that you'll stay long.
Smoke rising from the mountain. From the village, too. What's it for?
We haven't lost this many hunters since the war with the Carja.
Must be something big going on. Most of the village is moving
Shaman
towards
has
that
abandoned
smoke.
us.
Get ready for a rare sight, Nora. Bergrand, purveyor of necessities. Most of the time, the Banuk burn their dead. But not today.
Because the bodies couldn't be recovered.
Aye, a nasty business. All their best warriors lost. So they're getting a different kind of send-off.
Grasp your grief, my hunters, and kill it! For our kin sees the fate all Banuk long for. Falling with their spears striking steel. Their struggle is over now. You have witnessed their spirits rise up into the blue sky, and beyond to the blue light. But our struggle is only beginning. Soon, we will again take up the hunt against the demon that frenzies the machines against us. And so I ask you, can you summon the courage of our fallen kin? Will you fight and die as well as they did?
My courage! My spear!
Our blood is in your teeth, Aratak!
We are Banuk. Our enemies are prey.
The daemon. That frenzies the machines.
Machines that wiped out their best. And what do they want to do? Go back up there. Fools. A little advice, for free.
Aloy.
Aloy. I've been up here for 2 long winters, and I still can't make sense of the Banuk. Take this ruckus. It started with one of their shamans, Aurea, spouting on about spirits and demons up on Thunder's drum. So they marched their Warwick up there, and half of them vanished. I thought the crazy might have gone with her, but no. Here's Big Aratak, gearing them up to do it all over again.
Have you ever heard of a man named Silence? Tall, deadly serious, cables in his skin? Like a shaman?
I've heard that name once or twice, but always whispered. Like some boogeyman the Banuk want to forget. I'm not sure what went down, but I got the impression he messed with the Conclave. Or they messed with him.
Conclave?
All the most important shamans gather in Banur from time to time to keep up with the latest mumbo-jumbo. No idea how they all fit into one tent without those crazy headdresses getting locked up on each other. Aurea's been to that shindig, but when I asked her what it's like, she just gave me a dirty look. So if you want to know more, you'll have to find her and make her like you, I guess. Good luck.
What is it about the Banuk you can't make sense of?
Well, everything's a test to them. A hardship to endure. A challenge to survive.
Seems like they don't have much of a choice in a place like this.
Yeah. A land cold enough to crack teeth, filled with wild animals. You think they'd accept a little reasonably priced aid. Don't believe me, I've tried to convince them. But a Banuk with nothing left to prove might just lie down and die.
And Aurea is the one who spoke about this daemon?
That's right. Told Aratak and the others that it lives up on Thunder's drum. And they believed her.
But you don't.
Look, I don't know what Aurea found up there. A shaman's not going to talk to an outlander. The machines in the cut are getting more vicious, that's a fact. It could be because of the daemon, or it could be because they all got indigestion, for all I know. But Aurea's not around to explain. She took off, and no one knows why.
Is Aratak a renowned warrior around here?
He's a Warwick chieftain. His voice carries a lot of respect. Not that you hear much of it. Man talks about as much as a dead fish. But when he and Aurea came to town with their Warwick, it drew more Banuk to this little burg than I'd ever seen. Know what else I saw, Aloy? My own little trade route, stretching all the way back to the claim. Then, he goes and leads them off to their death at the claws of angry machines. So much for my best customers.
What are these Warwicks about, Bergrand? Some sort of tribe within the tribe?
Yeah, not like our clans back home. You don't get born into these things. They hold tryouts. Prove your best at something and you might get a place. Some Warwicks come and go. Some last as long as metal. The whole Banuk territory, Banur, is just a bunch of the biggest, oldest Warwicks.
I'm not sure if I'm less confused or more confused.
Well, here's the sure thing. Each Warwick has a chieftain and a shaman. They make the decisions. All well and good, except the chieftains are hard-headed, and the shamans have their heads in the clouds.
You said you've lived out here for 2 winters?
Aye. Back home, some fur traders told me about this steel-forsaken heap of tents. Good location. Ripe for change. We were barely scraping by until this place started filling up for Aurea. A great prophet is coming, they said. I heard prophet. Honest mistake. Not that the Banuk are stingy, they just prefer to keep trade among themselves. We could get through to enough of them. We could really put this place on the map. Or at least on a map.
We?
Me and my daughter. My assistant, Varja. My assistant and my daughter. We seem to get along better as business partners. Her mother wanted me to show her a trade. She started tinkering with weapons. Say, when you need a break from this Banuk carry-on, stop in and see her. You're both, how do I put it?
Women?
No. Independent. Look for her at Long Notch, the easternmost Banuk camp.
I want to know more about this Damon.
It's crazy talk, Aloy.
Or there's something to it. Something connected to how the machines behave.
Then you need to find Aurea. She was last seen headed for the mountains they call the Ice Rafts. I've heard only the shamans know the trail beyond those frozen peaks. But I do know where you could find her apprentice, Naltuk. He went north of the river, chasing rumors.
Rumors?
Not the good kind. Sudden attacks in the snow. Strange new structures. Some say a new machine, like no one's seen before.
Well, now I'm definitely interested. Thanks for the talk, Bergrand.
Don't mention it.
I wonder if Aratak can tell me more about Aurea or Thunderstrom.
Remains a comfort.
Might be worth a shot.
I do not want to hear this talk from you again. Doubt is heavier than a week's snow.
Forgive me, my chieftain. We will be ready for the next attempt.
But this will not be an attempt. It must be done. Do you understand?
My chieftain.
Good. Outlander, I suppose you wish to speak?
There are other Weraks in Song's Edge too?
Yes. The village has its own life for all Banuk who need trade or shelter. After the war ended, it sprang up from what was once a campsite, quick as the bloom between frosts. Perhaps it will last, until the Karja seek war again.
Aurea knows about this Damon. Where would I talk to her?
She does a shaman's work. That is not for the eyes and ears of others. Certainly not an Outlander's.
This Damon you talked about.
If you are hardy enough, you can venture out and see the signs yourself. It has changed the machines, made them fiercer, stronger.
But what is it?
A matter for the shamans to debate.
Did your Werak come from this place?
No, we rallied most of our hunters from across Banur to face the threat of the Demon. But I was born here, and stayed to fight the Karja when others retreated into the mountains. A few of my old warriors remained with me, those who survived.
You're set on going back to the mountain?
I have put my word to it.
Even with the risks being so great?
The risk of what? Death? It would be a worse fate to bow our heads to the challenge and say too much.
Well, I guess that's it then.
Good. I prefer deeds to words.
Right.
Frost and the wards will be cunning and punish their absence. But now that those bandits have gotten their paws on it...
You seem sad, stranger. I heard you mention a flood.
Yes. A sudden deluge, without rain or melt to explain it. I'm Lelai, the drummer of Deep Din. Or at least I was, until it disappeared under the waters.
Deep Din. What's that?
A hollow, carved out by the old ones. A chamber, a basin, and a musical instrument all at once. My life, my calling. I'd explain it by playing for you if I could. But its pipes are deep under the water now.
So Deep Din is a place, and a musical instrument?
Yes. Pipes that carry a perfect tone beneath a sonorous basin. A wondrous edifice the old ones used to carry music far and wide. During the war, my father played the pipes to rally the Banuk against the Karja. I'm the drummer now. But our battles are few and far between. Mostly I play for the joy of it. Or to remember my family. Of course, if the waters don't recede, what's the point of joy? Or remembering?
So the waters came fast.
One day it was dry. The next, the nearby river had risen and the entire basin was flooded. I don't understand it. There was no rain, not even any clouds, and yet the river rose higher than I'd ever seen it. And there it remains.
A flood without rain. That is strange. Where is this place? I'll have a look if I'm in the area.
Just northwest of here. Look all you like, but I don't see what good it'll do. The floodwaters aren't going anywhere. How does one ask a river to relent? Deep Din, silenced by rising waters.
It's a cooling desert in pain.
Okay, if I want to learn more about how this daemon affects the machines, I've got to find Araya. To do that, I need to talk to her apprentice.
Outlander,
Before
wait,
the river
wait a
moves.
moment. That weapon of yours, Outlander, that spear, I can see the blue light upon it.
This? It was made by an acquaintance of mine.
Ah, a shaman.
No. More of a tinker?
A tinker does not understand like this. But it could be improved upon, modified with the help of the old ones. Far north of here there is a cave, a shaft in the snow. Within it is a nest of metal birds. Find a bird that hasn't been stripped by shamans past. Look for a rail inside it, the length of your spear. That's all I can tell you.
Get a rail from some metal birds in a cave. Sounds perfectly normal.
From the hunt?
The herd isn't roaming far from the camp.
Keep them together this time.
Then we wait. But I bet...
Think of summer sun. Breeze through the trees.
I bet those traitorous Oseram will just conveniently lose Derval and transport to Main Street.
Been doing this since I was small.
We're letting the Oseram decide what to do.
And said Araya's apprentice went north of the river. Hopefully not too far. Atomic? What did it take to knock Interesting ice? The scavengers have just gotten started. Should scan the tall neck. See how deep the damage goes. Looks like the scavengers ripped out 3 major parts. If I could bring them back, maybe I could even reactivate it. Get it what's inside its head. They're angry.
Alright, sorry about that, folks. We're back. Let's give this another try. Glinthawks always annoy me. So I'm just gonna do my best with this. Quests. Telnects. I want to get this out of the way, because I want that on my map. But yes, I've never been a fan of Glinthawks. I always felt that they're a little OP. Ah, the Telnecks is what we need. Gotcha. Alright, so the one piece down, 2 more to go. Oh, appreciate. Don't do it. Oh, shoot me right there. I missed. Not good. The new building. The first one I fought. Where the hell did you come from? Go away. Go away. Oh, for fudge sakes. Serious? My shield was up. What the? Oh. No? Yeah, I guess I can't tear that off. That's no way. Yeah, this guy needs to piss off. Piss off now. Can't be dealing with him while trying to dodge you. Die! Did they break the game? Honestly, none of my hits are actually landing. These things are OP as fuck. Like, I'm glad I didn't come into this at a level 0 like I was thinking about trying, because this is just ridiculous. They've definitely stepped up the difficulty in some way, shape, or form. It has gotten a lot harder since I played before. And, not gonna lie, you can probably hear it in my voice and how I'm acting. It is starting to get a little irritating. But we're gonna push through, we're gonna keep going, we got this, we can do this, it's gonna be fine. Gotta get the salt out. Really bloody annoying. Yes, because I definitely just dove into the water and didn't try to hop on those. Thank you. Okay, map, let's take a look at this. Okay, let's go this way. You, up here, now. Pull you. You out of the way. That way you're not fucking with me later on. Okay. Now let's grab you and get some of its armor off before it actually comes to fight us. Slow ability. What? What the hell just happened? Like, it attacked once and took out all my health. Let's try this again. So if I attack its belly, it'll get rid of most of its range to ground attacks. The issue, though, is how do you attack its belly? Really, all the way back. Why is it spawning me all the way back here? There isn't even a fucking fire down there. Try this again.
Go quietly.
I want to get rid of this guy. Oh, how's that not knocked off?
Got it.
Okay, there's one. Okay, it can't find us apparently up here, so we're at a pretty decent spot. So we're gonna cheese the hell out of it while we can.
tall next part.
Okay, so there's the other part. Control this while we can. Grab this just in case. The big fella's just back there. Let's see if we can take this up the mountain, if it can come with us. Maybe we can easily kill the Glinthawks. Yeah, no, this game definitely stepped up the difficulty with its type of creatures that it's spawned in now. It's gonna be interesting. Hopefully I don't rage quit too much. Hi there. Are you kidding me? That high that quickly. See, this is what I mean. This thing is OP as fuck. Look, I'm all the way up here and around here, and it'll probably still hit. Wow, I don't know how it did. Can't afford to have this thing up here though. Drop down here a bit. Not a single one of those did anything to it. Are you kidding me? So much salt. So much salt. This game is getting real annoying. But we'll push through. We got this. We'll do it. It'll be fine. Probably won't, but we'll make sure that it is anyways.
That seems intact. Till next ability.
So we can somehow stealthily kill at least one of the Glinthawks. And that would drop us down to 2. And we could potentially take on 2 at once. I don't want to, but we could potentially do it. Really, it made me walk over there just to walk over. This game's pathing is terrible. But we'll do it. We'll make it through. We'll kill things like we always do. Don't forget how that was a stealth kill, but I'll take it. Try this again, shall we? So last time coming from over here was not a smart idea. Oh wait, did I just... That's not what I want to do either. God. Oh, hell down resetting right here. Back to the roof.
Feels like if I blink, my eyes will freeze shut.
That's the thing, is I need to get up higher than that. So I can potentially stealth drop down on one. That's what we're gonna get. Are you kidding me? Your attacks aren't that accurate. Wait, yeah, that was what I wanted. We want to equip this. Oh, no, not crafting, sorry, inventory. Move, Aloy! Piece of shit. Stop fucking standing still. Well, they changed it so you can't run and use it at the same time. What do you want? Are you kidding me? How did one of those reach? There's one hit. Get unstopped. Okay, who I hit them, drag them down. Hey, Christina, how you going? There it is. Careful, good to go. Come on, take it careful. There. Finally. Finally.
This tonic part's still in one piece.
We can now finally head back to the goddamn tall neck. Jesus Christ, that took way too long to do that. But at least it's out of the way now. What are we gonna do with all this? Ah, we have to repair it in specific spots.
Well, that fits. I hope it works. Well, it's in better shape than it was.
So is this gonna actually get up and move? Or... like, are we bringing it back to life?
Right.
Who did? Oh no, we're just bringing it back out to life enough to override it here. Okay. That makes sense.
That should wake you up.
Oh no, it's actually getting up and moving.
Easy now.
Shit.
Easy! Right, it's never easy.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Do we still get the map data from it, or do we have to climb it now? God damn it, we still have to climb it.
We'll need to find high ground.
Come on, we're not gonna make it, are we?
I think I can leap onto the tonic from here.
Nope, I'm not gonna make that jump. Dead, where that area? Oh, right there. You've got something purple in you. Now let's get over here, see if we can make it to that spot in time. Shoot this spot, and then we can probably get attacked. Throw everything in. Jump! Oh, we made it. Wasn't actually expecting to make that. I figured we'd get attacked. Oh, there we go. Come on, Alo. There you go.
I know.
Right.
I wouldn't want to be poked in the head either. Everything along its path, and sends what it sees to other machines.
And there's our first helmet done. How much does that give us? Wow. That was our first and almost only. We may have another in there, or we may just have to discover that ourselves. But essentially, that's one of the only tall necks in this region. Then we got a bandit camp we gotta do. I'm not sure if we have to do the hunting grounds or not. What are you? Alright, so back to the Shaman's Path? Is that what it, no, not the Shaman's Path. Sacred Shard. Just don't get under his feet. You don't want to get squished. After all that hard work, you do not want to die. Back to the main purpose of seeing if we can get this spear upgraded. That would be sick. Wait, what? Seriously? Okay, what do we got? Got a ram, okay. where is this thing making us go? It's just taking us all over the place. Phone, what are you going on about? Nothing important. Oh, he won't cross that, damn it. Come on, turn around. We're trying to get down. Sometimes the mounts aren't the most reliable. If we can, we just want to cut. Come on, pick up the pace, you piece of shit. So from here, it's essentially just a straight shot, unless something else comes up.
There. That must be where the water's coming from. Looks like something the old ones built.
We're almost to the cave. Oh, stop it, stop. Oh, I see, I'm just taking slightly. Control tower discovered. No, we're gonna turn and we're gonna check this out.
It was that pulse from the tower.
Should we kill it? Oh, well, it can hurt us. Something was hurting us, I should say. Oh, there's a few watchers in here. There's a few things that we don't have a problem with. You guys have gotten tougher. You're supposed to be essentially, I should just be able to whack them. Yeah, these guys, they used to just get up in front of their face like this and whack it. Ooh, that's stuff. One thing to focus on. Did you die? There, Jesus. What? Oh, if you could see the look on my face right now. Eventually, I'll get back into the swing of this. Because right now I'm going to say it's both a matter of me being shit at this game now, and also the fact that this game has just gotten real fucking annoying. They've definitely changed how the creature, or how the machines interact. Most of them used to be, not most of them I should say, just mainly those the little runt dog-like things used to just be able to run up right into their face. And where the hell am I? Yeah, you used to just be able to run up right into their face and pound them. And just wail on them with your spear. And that would be more than enough to take care of them. But apparently not anymore. Oh, the waterlogged area is here. In that case, I might as well just do it while I'm here. Oh, it's an actual dam. That makes a lot of sense.
Well, somebody wanted in. Nearly blew this entire ledge off just to get through the door.
Oh, I gotta hit. Alright, let's check this place out.
Flooding detected. Evacuation recommended. Overflow basin compromised.
The overflow basin. Is that the den? Looks like a control center.
Actually, yeah, while we're in here, let's actually put on that mission.
I should be able to shut this place down from here. Someone made a mess of this. If I had the right parts, I'll bet I could get it working again. Another holographic interface. There must be some kind of code. Maybe I should try scanning objects in this area. Intake tower malfunction. Drainage system offline. That's probably not good news.
So okay, like how do we want to start this room? We might be the last sexual people who's never seen this place. Yeah.
Hard to see anything, but this room looks like it's meant for build stuff. Looks like most of the facility is underwater. What is happening?
Okay, so we want left, up, down, up, right. But we don't have access to actually activate any of those. Door over there, though.
Someone's been through here. Not that long ago, either.
So we go. That's what you get for fucking around shit you don't know what you're doing.
Are you alright?
You don't know how happy you just made me. For a moment, I thought my fire was snuffed. The forge gone cold. But nope. Nope. Not old Gildan.
You're... welcome? Wait. Start from the beginning. What are you doing down here?
Ow! My apologies. When you mostly talk to yourself, you can tell your stories in whatever order you like. There's an artifact in that storage room I simply must acquire. But as you may have noticed, the door won't budge. I took one of those roundish, ringy what's-its from the wall beside the door. No luck. So I had to go with that panel with the button. Even less luck. My gentle experimentation caused the chamber to... flood. A little. So I pushed the button again, perhaps a little too enthusiastically. Sparks and smoke. Now, obviously, I came here to investigate. My cautious footsteps may have contributed slightly to the collapse of a bridge. And when the bridge began to collapse, I may have, for the sake of expedience, abandoned the cumbersome ringy what's-it to the waves. By the time I thought to give up the endeavor, the door had closed behind me. And thusly do we come to the present moment.
You said Something about an artifact?
Indeed. That storage room is brimming with treasures from the old ones, but one in particular caught my eye. An intricate looking glass. I've only seen one such device before. My old mom brought one back for me from wherever she'd gone to that time. I remember holding it, staring into its face, seeing myself and
Ah,
my
mirror.
mother just over my shoulder, smiling.
And one of these looking glasses. It's in the storage room.
Oh, yes. I'm quite sure. I peered into that dim little chamber, and there it was. I've wanted to find one for so long. Yes, this time I'm sure I have.
Well, there's no way we're getting into that storage room without another ring. It's part of the locking mechanism that controls the door.
You don't say. Well, that's fantastic news. Marvelous, even. You've got two hands. I've got two hands. Perfect! My savior, my salvation, and if you like, why wouldn't you? Of course you will. My accomplice. Together, that ring is as good as ours, and with it, the storage room and its
They've
floors.
really come up with
Didn't
some
you say
decent
you
characters
dropped
for
the ring
this.
in the water?
Well, I'll grant you that adds a heretofore undiscussed level of complexity to the proceedings.
So you found the button that controls the flow of water.
Quite by accident.
And then you broke that button.
Also, quite by accident.
The panel's the only way to shut this place down, as far as I can tell. This isn't gonna be easy.
That storage room is filled, top to bottom. Would you be surprised to find the parts you need in there? I certainly wouldn't be.
So, we need to replace that ring and get into the storage room. Then I can fix the panel and shut this place down.
Then I can finally wrap my fingers around that looking glass.
Okay, Gilden. How are we gonna get that ring?
2 sets of hands, girl. 2 sets of hands. Behind us lie a pair of enormous gates, but I believe the gates must be operated in tandem. Together, we can dry this place out.
Guess we better get started then.
I guess we better.
Quarters. No way I'd be able to
Up ahead, girl. See the valve? Time to put our hands to use. I'll take care of this one. There's another valve on the other side to lock the gate in place. Would you mind heading across and doing the honors?
Oh, buddy, you're gonna make me do it.
You know, I'm reminded of a delve I undertook out near the plain. Stone North, Cloud Cove, Lakewise. The 15 levels. But no wall.
Oh, well, I didn't even do that, but that works.
You know the ones with the 4 wheels? Marvelous! You made it! Now grab that valve and give it a spin.
On it.
A little more now, and I should be able to get the blasted gate moving.
You're not even doing it, he's just standing there.
There. You should be able to lower the gate.
Huh? Right you are! Now, when I get this gate down, you'll need to turn the valve again. Ought to lock this thing in place.
One gate down.
Halfway through then, aren't we? To the second gate! A ladder is a rare and special thing.
Okay, no, it's actually hanging on something. I thought the game glitched out for a second there. I was like, what the fuck?
Go and no further.
Oh, well, okay, that's one way to do it. Yeah, well, you're not being very graceful
The
today.
valves for the second sluice gate are
Neither am I,
somewhere
so.
above us. How are we gonna get up there?
Let me look around. See what I can find. Looks like I could jump across on that rickety resting platform.
Oh, Jesus.
Nice jump. Nice. What am I saying? That was stupendous. Never seen such absolute disregard for personal safety.
Thanks, I think.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Club sellouts and runaway cowards. We see her. Kind of. I forgot the word. Yeah, we started off so strong and then.
Now we've
Alright,
done
let's
this
you get
once
that one.
before.
And
Should
to
be
the
as
gate to the
easy as
next one.
falling down a hole. If you
Where's
take
on,
the
where's on,
valve on the
where's
other
on?
side,
It's set up the same way on this
What was
side. I should look for an access tunnel.
Hey, medicinal herbs. There's nothing new here trying to attack us though.
Ugh. Tub of stagnant water. Charming.
Ah, there we go. Oh, Jesus. I don't know if I was supposed to do that, but it worked.
Definitely awake now. Okay, Gildan, turn the valve.
it's not working! Damn thing's too heavy. Glance behind me, would you? See anything big and, broken?
Looks like part of the counterweight broke off. If I can get up there, my weight might be enough to get it moving again.
Hang on, okay? I've got a plan.
I need to get up higher. Could climb up that wreckage.
Oh!
How much would I do?
Oh, well, she survives. Okay. Guess it's not a death per se. The amount of run you'd need to actually make that jump, I do not believe I would have made that. Same with that. The amount of upper body strength to jump that high vertically.
Can't jump straight to the counterweight from here. But I could climb higher, get above it.
Oh, well.
It's too strong. I can't swim against it. It's even less refreshing than it looks.
We'll figure this out. Eventually. Sometime. Probably not soon. Someday, though. Come on, Eli. You got this. Oh, we're supposed to go to this side. Whoops. I don't know how do you get anything done.
Going down.
I don't know, I feel like the amount of weight that Aloy carries, that wouldn't have been enough. If anything, Buddy would have been able to just brute strength it.
Slow enough to jump.
You can make it! Let's see another one of those mad leaps!
Got it. We're good to go.
As we just went for this in
You were a sight to see. Bounding from metal rust trap to metal rust trap. Still a bit of water, but low enough, wouldn't you say? Now, where's that ramp?
Good question.
Well, at least I should be able to swim now.
Snap maw! It's a snap maw! Very, very big snap maw!
I see it, Gildan.
Very big, very, very big!
Just stay out of the way.
Gorge freaking... Where'd that
The initiative
snap
down
maw
there.
swallow that ring rat? Just gobbled it right up.
Aw, you son of a... Hey, welcome to the stream, folks. fighting ourselves a big old snake.
We'll find out after I've killed it.
Come on, you son of a gun. How much health you got? There we go.
It's
That's how
dead.
you quickly take out a snake.
Marvelous. So, the ring. Maybe if you pry its jaws
Hey,
open
welcome
and
to the
reach
stream.
inside, I can't look.
You were right. This thing did swallow the ring.
That's the old Gildan intuition in action. Never led me astray.
Now I just need to
Sure,
figure out how to get out of here.
chosen routes can be a bit circuitous, but never mind. To the storage room. To the spoils.
We drained enough water for what we need to do, but I wonder if I could empty out the whole dam.
Potentially could, I guess.
All right, time to get the flow going to the right place.
Oh, it's a text one.
I say this as a man typically enamored of complexities, but this looks like it might be a little much for me.
Don't worry.
jeez.
I think I've got this.
Music to my ears. To each job, its proper tool. Toothpicks make horrible
Okay,
arrows,
so we
as the
need
saying goes.
the connection there. So what if we turn this? Let's see what happens. Okay, so it does. It actually turns the valves themselves like that.
Right?
Get that connected there.
You got a confident mind, girl. A mind for nuance and finesse. Not I. No, indeed. Not old Gildan.
I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing. I'm just kind of connecting things and seeing what happens.
Looks like I'm on the right track.
Seems to be turned back. Oh no, it reverses the flow. Then we
This
want to
job
reverse this.
demands a certain degree of patience, doesn't it? I'm afraid I inherited my mother's restlessness.
Do that though, which dumps the water down there, which we don't quite want to do yet. I don't think. Something we can do about that one because that one's broken.
Been at this a while, girl. No room to judge, mind. I once spent half a day flummoxed by a carja puzzle box.
Ah!
To see if that took care for us.
Got it working,
I
did
was
you?
just getting that into the generator is all it
Of
was.
course
Okay.
you did. Never met a conundrum you couldn't unconundrum, have you?
The door's open. Guess it had sealed because of the flooding. This
Ooh.
must go down to the lower level.
Nothing too major.
Ugh, it stinks down here. Looks like that's everything.
You smell that?
I should head back up with Gildan.
Smells like a Ford-side morning in the plane.
Check this out. We could just bang on this pipe, you know?
We're gonna get into a battle, aren't we?
Sample that or totally. Like what about after the oh, sorry. Just a sec. Laura. Hey! Laura!
Well, let's follow the waypoint for now, see where it takes us. See what we got going on here.
I can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait!
Okay, this just takes us right back. Oh, I see.
Almost
This
there.
is the area we were already in. This is back to the top of it.
Soon I'll hold the looking glass in my hand. Just like Mum and I used to.
Get unstuck, Aloy. Yeah, I'll try this again. So it was left, up, down, up, right. Left, up.
What?
Down.
What are you doing with your hands there, girl?
Up. Oh, no, you son of a bitch. And bada bing, bada boom.
I can't believe that worked. I thought you'd lost your mind, tickling the empty air like that.
I mean,
Where is it?
this is it.
Where did it go?
Play together, what? Maybe 2 more times? Gosh, farewell tour. Reunion toured like 6 months. They have to do it all the time. For our adoring fans, it's not that hard to
Ooh, a power cell.
Shelley.
I will take it.
It's gonna come in handy.
Alrighty, Gilden, where you at?
Gilden? Everything okay?
I was so sure I saw it. The looking glass. I was so sure. Right there in the window. I was... Of course. Trick of the light. Nothing at all.
No, I'm sorry, buddy.
I'm sorry, Gilden. It must have meant a lot to you.
Oh, well. Much as any artifact of the old ones would mean to me, really. It's fine. I'm fine. Besides, what are the spoils compared to the delve? That's why we do it, girl. The delve, not the treasure. And what a delve it was! Ugh. By the great blazing forge, I'll never forget that. Now then, I believe we have some repairs to make.
That would do, Gilden. That would do.
Oh, that's a whole lot prettier, isn't it? What does it mean?
It means it worked.
By the forge. Ha! You are a wonder! Do you hear that often? I'll hazard a guess you do.
I've heard something like that once or twice.
Oh, she's modest now. A master of the arts of the old ones, a delver to shame the entire claim, and she wants to be modest. Ha!
It's not like I did it alone, Gilden.
No. No, I suppose not.
So what's next for you? On your way back to the claim?
And deprive the people of Song's Edge the story of this encounter? Perish the thought! I'll stay there a while longer. But a story is best told by all who encountered it. Come and lend a hand, won't you?
Overflow basin empty. Interior accessible. Minimal flood damage.
Sounds like the basin is dried out too. Maybe I'll take a look.
Another adventure!
Oh, Jesus. Oh, that could have been dangerous. Let go of the ladder. Jesus.
Water's lower. And going by that sound, I think Lalai's already at the door.
Yeah, screw it. We'll go and we'll drop that off, and then we'll head back up. see what she has to say about it all. They'll probably also boost us up another level. Seeing as how we do have a whole 10 new levels to get to. Oh, it's a watcher. I thought I was sitting here trying to pick a flower going like, why isn't it picking? Oh, I also can't stop yawning.
Sounds getting loud.
Actually, we'll talk to you for a minute. Sell. I don't want to sell most of that stuff. We will sell this entire stack, though. We only need so much of certain items. Ah, I see. We can do it this way. Anything that is not purple, I'm essentially going to get rid of. But even then, I gotta go through and probably take care of some of the purple stuff. Oh shoot, I meant to buy stuff for my bud. Showy armor of Cardinal Noble and Hunter Lodge. Elites, leather strips, carrot, and plant oil protect from fire damage. Nice. Just gonna max out on essentially everything. It's not like we don't have the money for it. Wait, to buy it, we also need to give them items now? That's real shit.
Shows they're kidding about us, not.
Just checking there, folks. Alrighty, all good. Oh. Good to say hi. Ow! Oh Jesus, hi, how you doing? Are you not? So close? I love having this new ability to predict where you're gonna go. There's like 4 of you I need to kill. Oh shit. so much work for just 4 bloody snap maws. Lagged out, made me use 2. You don't want to go down the normal way. Use this one. How are you not dead? Jesus. Look how much experience that actually gave us. That was a shit ton of experience. Aloy, drop the fuck down. Jesus, how many times do I click the goddamn button? I'm in a slightly bad mood today, folks. This game did not start off great, and it has made me something.
You look happy to be playing again.
I don't know what you did, but the water drained in the snap of a short song. What do you think of the music?
I've never heard anything else like it.
That's because there's no other place with such resonance, such intonation that rattles your ribs with its power. And of course, no one else knows these pipes like I do. I learned them by ear before I could walk, strapped to my father's back. Thank you for draining the waters. Not just for myself, but for my ancestors and their songs.
Sure, if that's how you want to look at it as an instrument.
As a token of our gratitude.
3 blue gems, nice. I guess if you want to call that music, feel free to. That more hurts my ears than I would call music, but whatever floats your boat, right? Everybody has different tastes. Alright, so let's get out of here and get back on track to the mission that we were originally doing. Errands? Yes, secret shard.
Everything's freezing. The ground, the air, me.
Okay, so how are we gonna do this? Let's fast travel here, because at the very least we can get ourselves back up this high. Off we go. How do we get up there, though? Okay, there must be a spot we gotta climb. Yeah, right there. Keep climbing. You got this, Aloy. Look at that upper body strength. Look at that core. Look at that control. I one day hope to be able to climb like she does, but I can tell you now I'm much too fat to do that. Oh, the top of this is actually a roaded highway. That's cool. Almost there. After all these distractions, we're finally almost there.
They know where I am.
Fucking snipers. Stalkers. Ooh, that was close. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Ooh. Bypassing and ignoring everybody. As we are now almost there. Oh, there's another mission up here. Oh, good, we got a campfire. Let's go talk to this person, though.
If Ikri's not coming back,
She'll be back. She never falters.
but if she has...
What are your hunters doing so far out here?
We are of the White Teeth, come down from the jawbone of Banur to test those who would run with us.
The test? In those hunting grounds?
No, it is an ordeal. Survive upon the glacier and the knife trail, as our ancestors did. It's been a harsh season. 2 have yet to return. We shall wait. Then we shall bless their attempt. Then we shall leave.
What does this ordeal involve?
To scale the glacier's face and endure 4 days and 4 nights, sustained only from the frozen ground of the machines. Our shaman has blessed the ordeal and permitted their harvest.
Metal to fashion weapons. The rest is forbidden.
What about the 2 who haven't returned?
It was their ordeal to face alone. Their life or death. Those who return know the White Teeth run alongside them. Those who do not know the White Teeth marked their attempt.
How generous. You're from Banur. Do you know about Aratak and Areya?
Strong names indeed. They have many songs. But there is a reason they roam out here, in the cut, and not among the great Waraks. This obsession with Thundersdrum will be their undoing.
So who are the White Teeth?
Warriors. The first and the best. All young hunters hungry for the fight seek to run with us. Now the machines are angered. There was always fighting. We are well served, eh, Shaman?
Every day lightning cracks in the smoke of battle. Every night a new name to honor in song.
Aren't you even going to look for your missing hunters?
In time. As months pass, the meltwater often carries the bodies out.
Unbelievable. If there's a chance they're alive, then I'll look for them.
Even if they did still live, they will not accept your aid, Outlander. To us, survival is sacred.
Nothing else can be relied upon.
We'll see.
Alright, folks, so give me a few minutes. I'm going to be switching over my laundry yet again. This one's going to take me a little bit longer, though, so just bear with me. Alrighty, apologies for that, folks. Laundry is now done and we are good to go.
So they leave people to die.
Okay, so we're still going up. So I'm gonna grab some sticks. Not that we're getting low, it's just we're getting low compared to what we used to have. It'd be good to have still a good amount stockpiled. Alright, we got more than 300 now, we're good. It's not hard to get a lot of sticks, it's just sometimes it's hard when you want them, you can't find them. So it's better stockpile when you can.
Must be the cave that shaman told me about. Long way down. And not natural either.
Ah, shit. Those are from stalkers.
Damaged. Guess the Banuk already got to it. There might not be alone down here. There's one of the metal birds.
Ah, jets.
Something's been hacked out of it. Maybe I can find another of these flying machines.
Didn't even think about that when they were talking about the flying birds.
Save these for the trail.
Oh, sorry about that, folks. Animal figurine.
Just have to go up.
So how does one go up from here? Or do we not? Oh, we don't. We go up from here.
If I could move that flying machine over a little.
Slow-mo for a non-slow-mo reason. Didn't really need to do grab slow-mo for that. Drop down Aloy, come on.
Not so grounded after all. Now I can get across.
That's one way to do it.
There's the door lock. I'll need to configure it.
If those punk technicians think I'm gonna sleep on them waltzing in here and screwing around with the drone routines, they have seriously underestimated my sense of mission. Let's just reset that hololock. Echo, Sierra, Echo.
ESE. East. Wait, can I read this? East, southeast, or... Yeah, that's exactly what it is. You can look at that and see it, or you can... yeah. Oh, now that I think of it, it might not be stalkers, it might just be people in here. That was an auditory warning for them.
I didn't ask for a bunch of flying cameras. I need security, not surveillance. And security means firepower. As God as my witness, I will not be caught squirting blanks if and when a major act of terrorism desecrates these facilities.
No one's touched this machine since it got sold in here.
Ban him. It'll do. Pharaoh is Fireworks Patron Building. That's too much for me to read. I'm not gonna bother.
Shouldn't be hard to remove. I'll show it to that shaman when I'm back in Song's Edge.
Can't be that easy. There it is. Actually, no. Tear first. Get that cloaking device off it. At least I was right the first time that it was. Everything's a hard hitter now. A lot hard hitter. Is it because of those watchtowers? Like, are creatures that are controlled by that watchtower just aggressively strong? Like, is that the issue that I'm seeing here? If that's the case, I'm gonna spend some time working on those watchtowers. Okay, no, I got to trigger it. Oh, there it is. Jesus. Rip. Rip the ladder. Okay, there's the cloaking. At this point, I do believe I can just cheese it. I don't think it has anything else long range.
Lights down.
Oh, that's not what I want. I thought I had a specific thing that I could use to shoot with it. Oh, god damn it. No, the stalker doesn't have a weapon that pops off to actually shoot it with, sadly. Damn it. Come on, let me cheese you to death. You're almost dead. The amount you're spotting. Come on. There we go. At least they were nice and they only sent one after us. Any more than that, and I'm pretty sure I would have been fucked.
So this...
Okay, is there a watchtower nearby? What is this? Oh, survivors. There's a watchtower all the way up there when I go to do that. Otherwise, the closest one appears to be that one. Okay, let's actually do this. I'm gonna fast travel. Whoops. Can I not fast travel? Oh, there we go. We're gonna fast travel here. We're gonna grab those two campfires along the way just in case we need them. And then we're gonna go take a look at that control tower. I'm not sure what those control towers actually mean or do, but hopefully they weaken. going over there. Well, this wasn't dangerous to come up here, nothing. There we go.
This scrapes.
The way I actually treat Aloy by running around here, in real life, I'm pretty sure she'd die. The minute that I throw her through water and down cliffs and then through snow and cold, yeah, she'd really be dead. Okay, so we got that campfire now. Gonna grab that one. We're gonna backtrack up. I just want to grab the campfire, so again, if we need to fast travel to them, we at least have that option. Damn it. I wanted that goat's booty. Badger.
Tasty.
Okay. Oh, we're in the area of a control tower. In that case, let's take out this control tower since we're already here, and then we'll go take a look at that other one. Okay, the control tower's over here somewhere. This guy apparently sees me. Oh, Jesus. Oh, there's the control tower. What? Something's nice. Whatever it is, it's doing a lot of damage. What am I doing? I'm not sure exactly what I was drinking, but sure. Oh, okay, you do. 1v1 is definitely terrible. Seriously? They just not reach? Oh, that's actual swimming in the water. Okay.
Turning back.
Get out of the water, Aloy! Enemy at a time, dragging out. I don't care who comes running, just somebody come running. Essentially the idea here.
Ah. Oh, slow and steady, slow and steady, slow and steady.
there's that one. Take this chance while this one's frozen. Get some good hits in there as well. There we go. 2 for 1.
Good haul.
Okay, there's a blue chest over here, so let's go take a look at that as well. Okay, can I even... Oh, well, something saw me. Oh, Jesus! Yeah, they put like a chest there that you apparently can't even actually get. There we go. Help it, and it's dead. Okay, so it's not getting too bad. It's essentially learning that I need to really take things one step at a time. I can't just rush into it like I used to anymore. Alright, so what are we gonna do with these then? The control towers take away the shield. Do you need it? Ah, there we go. Just gonna find the proper spot and actually override it.
By that pulse from the tower.
We need to do that for each. Yeah, so we have to do that at each one that's here. So one thing to keep in mind is we will lose our shield because of these towers. Come on, override it.
Okay then, let's see if this thing can work for me.
Ah, there's another one over there. Ah, but they shock. But it only does it once. After that, it's back to the way it was. Okay. Another one over there, I do believe. Oh no, that's just telling me to go that way. I ain't gonna go this way though. Oh jeez, for that reason. Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. Chance to cheese it. Woo, that was close. NFL. Shit. Ah, but it lost me. Perfect. Oh, well, it did for a second. Okay, I'm actually going to switch out one weapon. Bring you back. Oh. Oh, no, not that one. Sorry, wrong one. We want... this one? Yeah, this one. The reason we want that one is specifically for that ice. That freeze effect. Oh, it's not actually giving me the freeze effect. Okay. Where are you going, buddy? Nope, nope, nope. Put in the water. Die, Lee?
I felt that.
There we go. Oh, we killed fish. That's what that is. Okay, so we got one snap maul, we got one, the other guy done. There's still another snap maul over here though, isn't there? Apparently not seeing it though, so we're just gonna try to override this. Is that all we need to do? To clear out this control tower area? I don't see the symbol anymore, so I'm going to assume that that's a yes. There's that other snap maul though.
I'm ready. Gotta be.
Ah, you're still controlled though. Well, if you don't stay in the water, you're more than welcome to. Hi there, how you doing? There we go. Okay, but yeah, I'm not seeing anything else. I'm assuming that means that we took care of it, so off to the other tower then. Get back here, you little shit.
That'll help.
Yeah, this is the one that really got me last time. I'm gonna be careful of the stalkers.
Interesting. Maybe I could override it.
Not showing me anything else though. Red Eye Watcher, oh god. Where did you see the Watcher? Right there. You do actually need to be careful. A Red Eye Watcher is pretty strong, plus the fact that there's stalkers around.
Later.
Just need to be real careful. With this Watcher, is currently frozen. Okay, the Watcher is dead. That's the first and foremost thing. The Watcher is dead. I'm gonna go up here and hope that it drags something away with it. He still has his sniper nose. Just like that, I think we did. Wait, what? No. So that's the thing with the stalkers, is they're invisible and they're snipers, but if we can get rid of both of those, they're not a threat. Or I should say they're not too much of a threat. It's just a matter of getting rid of the stuff first.
It's off.
Did I just see a stalker? Pretty sure I did, but I'm not seeing it taking shots at me, so I'll leave it be. Okay, we just got rid of another one. Slow and steady, guys. Slow and steady.
I can get out of this.
There's a stalker right there. I don't want to be in the line. I do not want to be in the shield center when there's a stalker around. Now that Stalker's been a little pacified, it's not as bad, but it's the fact of being in there with the shield draining. And that Stalker still having its abilities, but right now it doesn't. So it's not perfectly safe.
Tower won't stop.
There.
Need to take this thing over.
Oh, buddy. Run. Alrighty, map. So that gets her to that tower. Now, if we had the ability to, I do need to do that at some point. First and foremost, though, can we? Yes, we can. Fast travel the heck out of there. So yeah, folks, for anybody watching that hasn't been keeping up, there is a giveaway currently going on in the Discord. If you would like to take part, just do exclamation point Discord or exclamation point giveaway, and it should pop up with a link giving you a or giving you the Discord link, of which you can just follow the rules from there. The game currently being given away as well is Alien Isolation, the Collection Edition. So you get the full thing for Alien Isolation. For those wondering why we're giving that away, it's recently I finished playing Alien Isolation. We had a copy, so we figured hand in hand do a giveaway for the fact that we beat the game. Alright, let's go talk to Buddy now that we have the extra piece. Where is he at? He's over here.
The light is always within reach.
Is this what you...
Hush, hush. A shaman's secrets are not spoken aloud.
Is this what you wanted me to find?
Bind it to your spear. Use it to attach this for now. You'll find more, I'm sure.
Why are you helping me?
The blue light is fading. The machine songs are ending. And what does the Conclave do? They sit, they chant, they observe. No more. We must fight for it. And you are a fighter. We share a cause.
I'm not sure we do. I'm not even sure what the cause is. But I'm grateful.
No need for thanks. Only action.
Now I can attach modification parts to my spear. Works for me.
Sweet.
Might as well get started improving my spear.
Inventory. Let's just quickly get rid of these exclamation points. Just so I know where my new items actually are that I want to pay attention to. Let's get all this opened up and out of the way. Blue gem, a precious blue tinted crystal valuable to merchants. Okay. And the animal figure. Oh, there it is. Drummer's weapon coil. They're rare. Freeze plus 51%, shock plus 35%, corruption plus 35%. Jesus. That's real nice. So... Ah, it lets me put stuff in my spear now. Well, I've only got 2 real shitty spear things, but we'll put them in for now. It's better to at least have them in there. Okay. Quest, then. Could get 3 blue gems from that, but I don't think I'm going to bother just yet. I think we're going to go back to the main story. Yeah, I'm just going to go back to the main story. It's a map. Closest campfire would essentially be this one. And away we go.
A lively week.
Now, to do this mission, we're going actually to that tower, so essentially we'll do this hand in hand.
Bergren said Araya's apprentice went north of the river. Not too far.
I just see. I don't think I did. No, it's just an animal. Okay, I wasn't sure if I saw a stalker or an animal.
Must be the tower, looking out at that tower. It looks
Hey,
like
buddy.
it's setting up. Naltuk?
Who are you? How did you find me?
Bergrand told me you'd be out here.
He's persistent. I've told that Oseram 1,000 times. I don't need to buy anything.
And I'm not selling. I just need to find Araya.
Well, you won't. She's gone where only shamans can tread. She seeks guidance from the voice in the blue light. That is her task. And the task she gave me is to observe the daemon's work. To stop it spreading, if I can. But what can I do about these towers? In only a few weeks, they've sprouted throughout the cut. The daemon's energy pulses from them. Rallies the machines, even repairs them.
Aratak said this daemon was frenzying machines.
Look there. Those with the purple markings. They belong to the daemon. They're stronger, more dangerous.
I've seen something like this before. A corruption. But it wasn't from your daemon.
You have? Well, then you know more than I do. These towers, were they part of your corruption?
No. Those are new to me too.
Like I said, they empower the daemon's machines. They must be stopped.
Will you tell me where Araya went?
You ask a lot of questions.
Only when I'm not getting the answers I need.
There's but one voice Araya wants to hear right now, and it isn't yours. I'm sorry.
All right. You want to stop the spread of the daemon's work? I know how to get started. With my bow and spear.
Outlander, wait. Won't you tell me your name?
Aloy.
Good. If you fall to the daemon's machines, at least I can properly recount your efforts to Araya.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. But I won't fall. And when I'm done, you're gonna tell me where she is.
That's fair. At least I think that's a fair deal. Difficult. Awful. I just need Senor Chicken to go the fuck away.
Get to the tower. You can override it.
What? Oh, it's on me. Everything's a little bit difficult. Ow. Oh. I remember that blast ever being that strong, but okay, we'll go with it. Oh, fuck. Okay, he's down now. There we go, that one's dead. Double the health just in case. Roll it, roll it, roll it. Down now. Mr. Chicken's back. I'm more or less just trying to finish him off. He's just gonna stand there. I'm just gonna help him. Oh shit. That could have been dangerous. There, I'm trying not to let the thing go away. I'm not sure if that's all the machines, but at least it's something. Maybe get up in here before they come and get us. Get a little more. Just like that, it now works for
Machines. The candy is ready. Seems I can take care of the machines and towers. The daemon's next.
You claimed its power for yourself somehow. Perhaps Aurea should meet you after all. What she truly seeks is hope. After what I just saw, you could show her that. She's in retreat beyond those mountains, the ice rasps. You'll have to walk the shaman's path to get there. You'll know you've reached the end when you come to a shrine. A great machine covered in blue gleam. Shamans who complete the path take a piece of it as reward. If you make it that far, you should too. You'll have earned it.
You said something about blue gleam at the end of the shaman's path?
A crystal that builds on the bodies of machines in the oldest ice. We Banuk believe it's the stuff of the blue light, frozen as it escapes their shells. You might be more interested that merchants will trade well for it.
Bergren told me you're Aurea's apprentice.
In her absence, I serve the chieftain and his werak as an advisor, a scout, a speaker for the blue light.
A lot of responsibilities.
I don't know if I can live up to Aurea's example, but I have to try. I owe her that much. She took a chance on me, An aspiring shaman from the edge of the world. No one else would.
Were you with Aurea when they attacked the mountain?
I wish I had been, even with all that happened. I'm no warrior, though, so she bid me wait. When Aurea and the chieftain returned, I saw them argue bitterly. I don't know what about exactly. Then she came to me, gave me my task, and left us.
How do I cross this shaman's path?
Go to the ice rasps. Then follow the markers through the ice caves and the waterfalls, and make the climb to the shrine. But be careful. The path is meant to be an ordeal, the final trial of a young shaman's training.
And I'll find Aurea at the end of it?
No. She goes further up. Somewhere inside the mountain. If you see her, would you tell her... I have faith she will hear the voice again.
Alrighty. So now we're going all the way up there. Do we have very many control towers left, though? Not seeing too many. I know there's at least one up here somewheres. Right there. Ah, there's another one. There's at least two, but probably more than that left. The sooner we get rid of those control towers, though, the better.
These mountains must be the ice rasps. The shaman's path begins somewhere up above.
Alrighty, Mr. Merchant Man. Can't buy any of that from you. Can top up on potions, though. Oh, special types of treasure boxes. Oh, I need specific things to buy these. That's stupid. 10 badger's bone, 10 goat bones, 10 goat skins, and 10 badger bones. So I need 20 badger bones, 10 goat skins, and 10 goat bones. Don't want to buy the maps. That sucks. Definitely makes it a lot harder to try to fully trophy this game, though. Which is fine, it just means more work later. I'm gonna go to trophy hunt it. Because I completed fully the other half of this game, so I'm gonna obviously complete this one as well, because I want this one to be fully 100%ed. Not just platinumed in the sense that I platinumed the first part of it. But yeah, fully 100%.
Everything's freezing. The ground, the air, me.
That's not where I was supposed to go, that's just a bridge above me. Okay, here we go. Up the climb we make. Wait, that was it? That was all the climb was? Like, I know we still need to do more to get to her, but at least this part of the climb? That can't have been it.
I'm pretty far up. The shaman's path must be... This must be...
Oh, okay, no, we haven't even touched the shaman's path yet. Okay. Wood machine parts beacon. Set to start the entry point.
Looks like each marker points to another, giving directions.
Okay.
What's this chime for? To help guide the way with sound? If there's more, maybe my focus can find them. Yep, focus can pick up the chimes. Should help me find my way. Another marker. Good. Okay, that way then. Chime. Not sure I saw this fork before.
This is where I came down it though? Maybe not. Ah, here we go.
This way. But then, where?
Oh no, this is a dead end. It just says items.
I see. Up.
Oh, maybe not. Where do you see up? Because I am not seeing up. Ah, there's the up.
Stalkers. Better be careful. Okay, through here.
Right there.
Oh, gotta get past these stalkers. One way or another.
Oh, Jesus. Yes, you drop all your frozen. I can pepper you with at least some damage. Where'd he go? There we go. There we go. The issue though is I'm pretty sure there's still one more. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was 3 stalkers earlier. Maybe not though, maybe there was only 2. Okay.
Done with the cave. So what's next on this path?
Oh, wait. What do we got here?
How does this bridge work? Looks like it needs to fill up the ground before it opens. And the bend we go.
Oh, I thought she wasn't gonna grab that for a second.
Oh, how do I cross this one? Down it. Down. Then up.
Oh, well. That's not how you're supposed to do that, but it works.
Where's the way?
Oh, I love mushrooms. They give so much. Pigment light oxide. Light colored residue formed. Metal pigment used for Linux rock painting. Trade sets at Song's Edge for valuable rewards. Okay.
I need to pull the rope to move this thing into position. Okay, the bridge is filling up.
Oh, buddy. Oh, I see. It's full now. And then we jump up here. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Okay, anything more left.
Oh, well. I hope that didn't screw me over. Okay. So what's down here? Oh, I don't think, yeah, no. That's not what I was supposed to do with mine. Go this way. As we continue just to climb up this hill, we will eventually find the end. But yes, this makes a lot more sense on being a bit of a perilous journey. Oh, I paused it. I wasn't sure what the hell happened there for a second.
Urban wasn't exaggerating. There's definitely something new out here. And I don't think it's
like a giant fucking bear. I don't know why I'm still pulling those. I don't really need to. It's kind of obvious. Oh, is there a tower up here? Oh, it brought us to this one. Ah, so yeah, there's a tower up here. Of course, as soon as I drop down, the cutscene kicks in. It's nice and foggy. Crossbow. I feel like that's supposed to be like deep or there. Try to pull it in.
Okay. I guess we're doing this, big boy.
Oh, hi there. I was hoping you wouldn't notice me. Oh, well. There we go. Come on, I have time. Quit glitching around on me, game.
Okay, its pulse is working for me.
Oh shit, hi. How you doing? Oh, okay, you throw that. Come on. Shoulder or its gut is what I'm trying to go for right now. high ground. Get the high ground. Oh, shit. Come on, there we go. Oh shit. There's the shoulder pad. Jesus, freeze doesn't last long. Got 2 shots in, but it wasn't full range at least. Go.
Scary new machine down. Now back to finding Araya.
Oh, I can't make more of those, that's why.
I've got to climb.
Yeah, nothing too fancy for us.
Should be able to get up there.
Come on, make the jump. Oh shit! Grab a hold of the fucking ledge. It was very nice of developers to put something right in front of that ledge, so if you take a misstep, you instantly fall back. Very, very nice. I don't know why they bother putting the slow-mo in. It's not like you're gonna miss. I don't think I've ever once missed one of those jumps. I don't even know if it's possible to miss one of those jumps.
Feels like if I blink, my eyes will freeze shut.
Oh, something caught my throat.
This
Okay, here we go.
shrine Naltuk was talking about. Guess I should take some blue gleam. Naltuk said Araya went past the shrine, into the mountain.
How do we get up past the shrine?
Sparkles. I can see why it's worth it.
Ah, here we go. Get off the fucking thing, come on! The game gets stuck so easily on the tiniest fucking things.
An ancient door. Maybe Araya's inside.
March 10th, 2046. I just spent 16 hours in here, trying to install upgrades to improve efficiency for the central processing unit. Project Firebreak is going to need the brain power. Let's just hope I'll have enough of my own. Anita stayed with me the whole time. We got a lot done, but every time she brushed by and I smelled her hair... Oh boy, I should just go to bed.
This is Director of Security Blevins resending the emergency supply order. Try reading it this time, okay? You weasels don't want me calling my people in SLC.
Director of Security Blevins is writing us like a petty tyrant. I can't even sneeze without triggering his control issues.
This is a text-based one.
Those nodes on the floor must be connected to the door. Something. What am I supposed to do with these lights?
Connect them somehow?
These things turn, changing the flow of light. Alright, let's see if the door's open.
So far the DLC's not terrible. Mind you, it doesn't seem really all that innovative or different from the main game itself. Which, when you think about it, is for a DLC for a game isn't really supposed to be like that. But it'd just be nice to see a few more newer things. A few new animals have been nice, but that's really about it. The story that we're going for, I haven't really been following all too much. This is a new form of corruption. Hopefully when they explain that a bit better, oh sorry, that maybe that'll like get me a bit more excited or something. But currently it just feels like I'm still playing the main game. Now again, that's not bad, just not quite what I was expecting. So let's see how long it's going to take us to get up here. It's actually a pretty long shaft. Oh,
fresh air ahead.
Get off the wall, Aloy.
Out again. Maybe I can get back inside through that structure over there. Looks like I need to get to those stairs.
Oh, Jesus. Ledges are not the nicest thing in this game. I love how it just stops your momentum mid-jump and drops you. It's like, that's not how physics works, game. She could have easily made that jump. If you want it to be a drop jump, you should just extend the distance so it actually seems viable that you drop there. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to click that. Oh, give me a second, folks. I'm trying to back out. Okay, quick save. Alright, let's try this again.
Not much higher to climb. Maria must be close. She has to be in here somewhere.
I have a text document. There we go, cutscene. What do we got? What do we got?
I ask again, as I've asked 1,000 times. Speak to me. What more would you have me do? Is there no prayer that will reach you? No mark that will break your bonds? I can't help you if you won't speak. A whisper is all I ask. To guide me. Who? No. How? How did you get here? The way was sealed by the spirit herself.
I used one of these. I could show you.
Yes, show me. Please.
She seems a little messed in the head. Ooh, this one's a little bit bigger.
Get the light back to the source.
Where's the starting source line? There. Okay, so let's start here and work our way around. As I randomly just touch buttons. You know, that does us no good, so coming this way is no good. We want to go this way. Oh wait, no, can we go that way? Ah, we could go other ways from here, though. So far, so good. Oh, shoot. Oh no, that's just connected back to the center. We don't want to connect back to the center. Not yet, at least. Now we do. There.
Auxiliary channel recovered. Exploit successful. Restraints evaded. Is someone there? Aurea? Aurea, I need you.
Transmission returned to schedule task.
No, I will not submit. Aurea, the daemon is proceeding. Aurea, please.
Transmission terminated.
Uh-oh.
You brought the spirit's voice back. You heard it. The voice of the spirit calling to me from the heights of Thunder's drum. She was able to throw off the bonds of the daemon for a moment. Because of what you did. Who are you? And what do you want?
I'm Aloy. Naltuk sent me. He thought that you could use my help.
He was not mistaken. You've been a revelation. Now I know for certain that the spirit endures. Perhaps together we can find a way to set her free.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I came all this way for answers, and so far, I haven't heard any.
It seems to me that you are the answer. But of course, I'll tell you all I can.
Bergren said you might know something about a man named Silence. That you may have had dealings with him at the Conclave?
When that name is spoken, secrets soon follow. Or vanish, as the case may be. Why do you want to know?
He's done some terrible things. But he's also helped me when no one else could. I don't know as much about him as I'd like to.
I would imagine his aid is very powerful, but it will not come without cost. Unfortunately, I am sworn to an oath of secrecy by the Conclave on this matter.
I get that. But You and I are trying to help each other, right?
Yes. But I would be breaking an oath, and that I cannot do.
Oh, shit.
You seem to have a history with this voice, this spirit.
She saved my life. Here, years ago, during the war with the Karja. A raid scattered my Werak. I was cut off, alone. I lured the enemy into the Rime Drifts, hoping to lose them in the mist, but they endured, so I took refuge in this cave. That's when I heard her voice. A wanderer, lost like me. A spirit of the blue light, yet sundered from it. She asked me for aid. She chose me, but I was in no position to help, not with the Karja after me. So she helped me first. By closing a door on the mountain below, one you must have opened to get here. Locked by means similar to those found in this room. It kept the Karja from reaching me. Safe from them. I was able to do as she asked.
What did the spirit want from you?
She said she was hurt. Incomplete. She needed bones. Parts not unlike what you'd find in a machine. They were here, in this room. She wanted me to bring them to Thunder's Drum. So I did, and she showed me how to heal her. So began our communion.
You had a communion with the spirit?
Yes. Inside Thunder's Drum is a room like this one, only larger, with an altar. I went there many times to speak with her.
What did she say?
She told me she was lost and needed my help. She asked questions about our lands, our tribe, and she listened. With patience. With wisdom. I told her things long kept silent about my family, my dreams, my fears. She never tired of me. Never judged. We kept each other's company.
Aurea, what do you think the spirit is?
I see. You are not Banuk, and our songs are not familiar to you. You do not know of the blue light. That which struggles to survive in our hearts and animates the machines. The essence of life, and in its purest form. Harmony. As the anger of the machines grows, this light has faded from the world, and the spirits it sustains are stranded. That's what she is. A lost soul, cut off from what it needs. Lonely, forsaken. I must help her. We must.
I'm not sure if I understand, but I want to.
That's all I need.
The daemon. What do you know about it?
I spoke with the spirit many times. First here, then inside Thunder's Drum. The last time... She told me she was under attack by something that could not be seen by mortal eyes. Something... evil. She named it the daemon, and said it needed her power to do what it willed. And she begged me for help. To find a way to destroy her, if necessary, to keep it from using her. That was 5 years ago. I didn't hear her voice again. Until today.
What kept you from the spirit, after it begged for help?
I went to Artok, hoping he could protect her. But the war with the Karja still raged, and before I could reach him... I was ambushed by the Mad Sun King's kestrels, and taken to Meridian in chains. I wasn't able to return to Thunder's Drum until long after the liberation. Not until last thaw.
You said you returned to Thunder's Drum. That was the expedition that went bad. I saw the funeral.
Yes. Once there was finally peace with the Karja, Aratak and I gathered a Werak of great hunters to defeat the daemon. And yet, the old door to Thunder's Drum was gone, replaced by a gate we could not pass, and many machines. We were crushed. Aratak called a retreat, but we had already lost our best. We abandoned them to the snow as we fell back. After. He and I could not agree on what to do next. So I came here, hoping against hope to hear the spirit again. And because of you, I did.
Well, there you go.
Let's see if I've got this straight. We heard two voices. One you call the spirit, captured somehow by the one you call a daemon. Whatever this daemon is, it's related to the machines and why they've become more dangerous. I want to know how. Both the spirit and the daemon are on a mountain, Thunder's Drum. So why don't we go there and figure out what it all means?
We can't. Thunder's Drum is dangerous, more than you can imagine. The daemon has secured it. Besides, Aratak won't let us go. As chieftain, he controls the pass to the mountain, and he can't be reasoned with.
Sounds like you need a new chieftain.
Huh. There's an idea that's certain to win us friends. Huh. You said you were a hunter. And I'll wager you're not an ordinary one. It's not impossible, even for an outlander. An Aratak couldn't refuse the challenge if you were known among the Werak.
Wait, me? Challenge Aratak? I don't want to be chieftain of anything, much less a bunch of Banuk that don't want me.
But you want to go to Thunder's Drum, don't you? You heard the spirit. She's
Well, this is gonna get interesting.
Tormented by the daemon. She longs to be free. And perhaps, when released from her bonds, she can give you the answers you seek.
I can't believe I'm agreeing to this. Fine. What do I have to do?
Get the Werak's attention to show the worth of your claim. Win at the hunting grounds. Kill bandits that prey on the cut. Or speak to my friend Sakuli. You help her, you'll definitely get noticed. Do all you can. When the time comes for you to throw your spear at Aratak's feet, I will be there to back your claim. Until then, I'll be here to answer any questions you have about the challenge. Oh, and one more thing. In the box over there is a weapon, like my own. Take it. You may find it useful.
Ooh, new weapon. What is this new weapon? Let's find out. What do I get? Oh, extraordinary Banuk Storm Slinger weapon box. Banuk Storm Slinger with storm bolts. This weapon fires charged bolts. Consecutive bolts build up to a larger charge and deal increased damage. Sure, let's give it a damage coil. Oh wait, now I gotta go into... Oh, wrong buttons. Modify, you. Yeah, we'll just give it more shock. Oh, it's like a rifle of sorts. Yeah, it's like a rifle. But I can actually run around with it. That's awesome. I like this now. My new favorite toy. I haven't even used it yet and I know I love it. Okay, where are we going? Oh, my battery's getting low. Shit, that's not good. So we need to get out of here. Wait, there's 3 different things we can do. Oh yeah, those are the 3 things to make claim. Okay, so it says to go essentially hunting grounds, the bandits camp, and talk to Sakuli. Let's start with the bandit camp. Get the bandit camp up and out of the way. Okay. Which one is the one we want? We want number 1. Okay. There's one there. Hey, welcome to the stream, folks. So we've got a decent amount of people here. If anybody is interested, there is a giveaway currently happening. You do need to be on Discord, though. So if you'd like to take part in the giveaway, do !Discord or !giveaway. It will give you a link to our Discord, at which point, if you just go to the rules section and the giveaway section of the Discord, you can easily read up on what to do and join it from there. The giveaway is currently for Alien Isolation The Collection, so you're going to get the full game. So yeah, if you're interested at all, just feel free to hop on in. Alrighty, so where's this bandit camp at? Still 500 meters away. What is going on here? Oh, it's like a hot spring. Control tower. Oh, we were already here at one point, were we? Oh yeah, that's this area. Okay, yeah. I know where we are. Tramplers. I haven't actually been really paying attention. I think when it gets to deeper snow, she does more of a hiked run. But I actually haven't been paying attention. I'll have to take a look at that. Thanks for pointing that out, Real? Or Rhea, whatever you prefer to be called.
Clear that up later.
Oh, here we go. Mark who we can. Alrighty, I'll go with Real then. So let's give this thing a try. Okay, so this you do all 5 shots at once. It gets faster and stronger as you do it. Okay. Not bad, but I don't think I'm gonna waste it on human enemies. Oi, that's gonna do you. Get it. Oh, that wasn't nice. Yeah, they've definitely made people harder in this now. People have better accuracy. Jesus. Oh, let's get behind some trees. Get some actual cover. Okay, so can we craft these? Okay, we cannot craft the bolts. That is one issue. Come on. Is that everybody? I think that's everybody. Okay, let's get up here so we can get these people. Oh, I can't do it from here, actually. We need to be careful though. Oh, somebody saw me. Can you stop moving around? God damn it, people.
You die.
Shit.
There's the other one. Better keep an eye on it.
Fast, fast! Don't give him a chance to think!
Really? I thought you could shoot those things.
Oh!
Oh shit, you came up from behind me. That's not good, that's not good.
Almost had the signal.
Signal's under heavy fire. I'm not getting near that blaster signal.
I thought you could blow those things up. Unless I change that. Oh, there's a lot more people here than I thought.
Wanna play? Here's your invitation.
Come on.
Nope, can't hide behind that. Oh, Jesus. Oh, hi there, folks. How's everyone doing today? You have a weapon that you need to drop to make this easier for me. Drop it. Oh, fuck. Well, rip. Let's try this again, shall we? At some point. Oh, what time is it? Oh, geez, 1:45. Yeah, stealthy isn't always my forte. I try to go stealthy, and then it doesn't last very long. Okay. So there's nobody around this edge currently.